Hello, everyone. Welcome to our exclusive Women's Day special mini podcast series, Innovators at LoadStop. It's a series dedicated to the amazing women of LoadStop who are making an impact in trucking, computing, and supply chains. I am Umer Rafi, your host, and today we have Syeda Laila Bukhari, Senior Project Manager at LoadStop, and a dear friend and a good colleague. Hi, Laila, how are you?
Hey, Umer, I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good as well. Thanks for asking. Okay, so let's hear it from the woman herself. Lala Bukhari, could you kindly introduce yourself, your journey in tech and with Loadstop?
First of all, Umer, thank you so much for having me. About myself, I started my career almost 8 years ago. And after working with different companies for like 6 years, somebody told me about LoadStop. And honestly, I really liked LoadStop idea of digitalizing trucking industry. And I was really eager to be the part of LoadStop. So that's when I applied for LoadStop and I started my journey as from the technical department. I worked there for a couple of months. Then there was a position of project manager. I applied for that. Luckily, I got it. And I worked as a project manager for like 1 year and couple months. And then I recently got a promotion and my current role is senior project manager with LoadStop.
That's very inspiring, and I think I may not have congratulated you on your promotion. Many congratulations, and it's more of a privilege for Loadstop to have you. And
Thank you so much.
great.
You're not late. You're just 5 months late to congratulate me on my new promotion.
Okay. So, Leila, as you know, this year's theme of Women's Day is digital innovation and technology for gender equality. So, why did you pursue a career in technology?
To answer this question, I think I had a passion for innovation. I would say, I mean, working with a technology startup. I would say, if I'm talking about particularly about LoadStop, I mean, working with a technology startup can provide a lot of opportunity to women to work in an innovative project and create something new that can potentially make a big impact on a certain industry. It gives you more room for creativity, I think, and it gives you some flexibility too, and you can have a sense of ownership. And I mean, you were the part of company success.
That's what great about tech startups. You can actually make an impact and feel proud about yourself and the impact that you're making. So again, more power to you.
It's just like your baby. You have seen it growing up. It's an amazing thing.
So, what about the importance of women in computing at large outside of Loadstop? What do you think? How critical it is for women to be more involved in the technical side of innovation, not just in marketing or administration?
I think the importance of women in computing cannot be overstated, to be honest. I mean, if you look around, women bring a unique perspective and set of skills to the field. And I mean, there are a couple of research that were made, and it was concluded that diverse teams are often more innovative and successful. And I think right now, women are currently underrepresented in computing and technology, and in trucking and in many other industries, I think. So I think it's really, really crucial to encourage and support women who are interested in pursuing their career in technology or in computing or in trucking mainly.
The female representation isn't still there. So, do you think a startup like Loadstop can really help to ensure more women representation in the historically male dominant industries such as trucking?
That's a very good question. And a part of me is unable to comprehend that why not a lot of other media outlets or other companies or other people around the world not talking about it, not talking about it, that it's a very male dominated industry and we need to bring more women into this. And honestly, I really love the question and the idea. If we specifically talk about LoadStop, LoadStop is basically a platform, it's a digital platform that connects shippers with carriers for efficient and transparent freight management. While LoadStop may not itself directly encourage female trucking, entrepreneurs or truck drivers, I think it can potentially provide a more level playing field for all players in the industry, regardless of gender. And I think by streaming the freight management and process and making it more accessible through technology, LoadStop may help reduce some of the traditional barriers for entry for women who are interested in starting their own trucking businesses or becoming a truck drivers. And I think LoadStop alone cannot change the whole trucking industry. I mean, because it's a very male dominated industry, as we mentioned earlier. And I think it requires a concerted effort from different factors, different stakeholders. That includes policymakers, companies, even individuals like who owns big trucking companies out there.
With a solution such as LoadStop or the stat that can really challenge the status quo, it would be beneficial for anyone. As you said, the playing field would be leveled, so anyone can get in like very easily. So yes, thank you so much. So, and as a successful leader in, I'm rolling back to the computing side of things. You're a leader in a computing firm. So, what do you believe are the most pressing challenges for women in computing, in particular?
I think gender bias and discrimination at the top, to be honest, because uh, women face a lot of discrimination based on the gender, because a lot of people out there, society basically, they expect women to be in administration field or in medical field. They expect women to be a doctor or in HR, but nobody expect them to be a software engineer or to be like a hardware engineer, as a matter of fact. So
Yes.
I think yeah, I think this is one of the most challenging part for women out there in computing. If you talk about trucking, there are many others, but I'm gonna stick to the question.
Yes. So how can leaders like you ensure that more and more women are getting in, instead of just saying that hire more women? How can we actually ensure that from a very early age that young girls are interested in technology?
All the leaders in the technology, I mean, leaders, by leader I mean people who owns companies or people who are at the executive level of the company, in the technology industry, basically can partner with educational institutions and organizations to provide mentorship and scholarship and other resources to encourage girls and women to pursue STEM education. And I think they can create exclusive workspace culture. I don't want to take the name of the company, but back in the days, I heard about a company that have like very good workplace culture where they have a special quota to hire women. I mean, for that position or for that quota, nobody else can apply. I mean, a man cannot apply for that quota because they need to have a team very diverse, and they want to make sure that everybody's getting the equal chance. So I think a lot of workplace can adopt the same culture. And I think providing leadership and career development opportunities within the office, within the corporate, would help a lot. And I think there's one more thing that we can do as a company or as a corporate. We can address bias and discrimination. I mean, leaders in the technology industry can address bias and discrimination in hiring, promotion, compensation. I mean, they can implement blind resume in hiring.
So the next question is that advice for young girls. A lot of them would be hearing you. So what advice would you give them?
I would like to say that tech is the future. So, I mean, they just got to do what they got. They just need to have a basic education in the technology, and they need to find the right place to work that can polish their skills, that can be welcoming, and just like a place like Woodstock.
Okay, well, that is the best compliment for LoadStop, I guess. That was a great message, Leila. Thank you so much. And now we'll be moving to the little fun side of the things, because I believe women, young girls need to also see your fun side, so they don't have an image of you as a very super woman. You also have a human side, I believe. Chat GPT, all the rage right now. And it would be, foolish for me to ask that if you have used it.
I've heard about it a lot, and I've heard that how schools and universities are banning it to stop students from going on ChatGPT. So yeah, I've heard.
Yes. So are your professors concerned though about the about ChatGPT?
No, I'm not concerned. I think it's we are entering into a whole different era by having
Yes.
things like ChatGPT. And the other day, I was doing some research on business, and I realized, I mean, there are a lot of things that you can do on your own now because of ChatGPT and because of all the other AI things that are coming in place now. So, I mean, you can save a lot of money. So I think it is the future.
Three words your friends would use to describe you.
Chipper, annoying,
No, that cannot be true. They don't know you well.
Trust me, they know me very well. That's why they find me annoying. Sometimes they call me weirdly smart.
I am getting the vibe. So, but it's a positive. It's a good compliment. And so, Netflix. What is on your watch list?
I am watching a documentary on Criminal Mind, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, and John Gacy. I think I'm watching the documentary on.
And so, an offensive question, I can say, are you a normie or do you like pineapples on your pizza?
Oh my God, no, no. Who, whenever I see a person eating pizza with pineapple on it, a part of me thinks that, there is no humanity left in the world.
No, no offense to our US customers, but it's a US.
I'm not
It's
surprised.
yes. So, and if you were an owner operator of a trucking company, what would you like to transport?
Perfumes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I love perfumes. I might get a discount if I'm transporting their perfumes. So,
That was great having fun with you. Now we have some questions from our prospects and people who are interested in the product itself. Loadstock offers a great depth in terms of features. So prospects often ask us that if too many features will make the system a little overwhelming, or it gets hanged up.
yeah, we do have LoadStop. You're absolutely right. LoadStop is a very vast platform. We do have tons of features, but I think it doesn't get overwhelming, not even for the customers or for um, the prospects, because all the features are not available for every customer. So we provide features to the customer as per their requirement. Let's say a customer is not interested in getting advanced CRM, we're going to switch off advanced CRM for that customer from the backend, and he will not see advanced CRM on his end. So what he will see is what he asked for or what he's paying for. So it never gets overwhelming. You will only see what you asked for.
In all of the features that we have out there, they all work with great efficiency, right? It's not like, and what is the process of adding new features? How do we what is the process? Do we do research and development? How do we get feedback from customers? Because the trucking industry is very dynamic, it's volatile, there are new regulations coming in, it's every day, it's a new challenge, and you need your solution provider to stay ahead of the curve. So how does that process work?
We do get requests from everywhere. So we also do market research. We get enhancement requests from our customers. So let's say if we are onboarding a customer and they let us know their workflow of their business, and if there's any way that we can add in LoadStop to help them work more efficiently. I mean, that's how we add more features according to the customer's need. And sometimes by doing the market research, or sometimes, so we are doing mix of all these things.
But we are ahead of our competitors, right? We are way ahead of them in terms of. What about the support team? How efficient is our support team? The other day, we had a customer. We were interviewing a customer. He was also speaking highly of our support team. So, what's the secret?
I think, yes, our support team is amazing. I mean, we have hired some really brilliant people in support who are on their toes all the time when it comes to customer request. And I think they're doing an amazing job. They know the software, they know what to do. So whenever a customer comes in with a query, they answer it right away like this. And in fact, even I've heard it from the customers that, oh, your support team is amazing. And some people, they even took the names of the people in support team that they are doing an amazing job. So yeah, we do have really good feedback about them.
Okay, I guess this is it. Thank you so much, Leila. It was lovely having you. It was honestly very great,
Thank
and
you so
thank
much
you
for
so
having me.
much.